It's gonna be an interesting month. Good morning. No, not good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. It's VEDA day 1. Oh, the phone's ringing. Okay, hold that thought. Today I'm super excited for multiple reasons. The first being that it's the first day of VEDA! Yay! Vlog every day in April, and I'm nervous and excited, and I think it's gonna be great. Yes. All the words. The second thing I'm super excited about is that I'm being featured on a blog today, which is gonna be so fantastic and wonderful, and I'm really, really, really stoked for it. So my friend Nikki runs a blog called Colors Are Magic, and it is beautiful and brilliant and happy and wonderful, and I've been following her Instagram for a while, and I've been following her blog for a while. She is just happy and wonderful, and all of her posts are fabulously colorful and just positive and fabulous. I don't have any of the other words to say because she's just wonderful. And a couple weeks ago she asked me to write a guest post for her blog, which is going to be out today, and I am super stoked for it. So I will put the link to her blog in the description below. I don't think I can put an annotated link, but if I can, I'll try and do that. So go check out Colors Are Magic, go follow her on Instagram and Twitter and all the things, because she's just wonderful. So I'll put all that down below, and I'm excited, and I wrote a thing, and yay! And the second part of this vlog, I'm gonna answer a question. Huzzah! So the first question for VEDA comes from Jacqueline at SciJoy. She asks, what is one of the biggest lessons you've learned as a nanny? This is a great question. It totally made me think. Thank you, SciJoy, for sending it. Part of this question can actually be answered by the blog post that I wrote, so go read that after you watch this video, because part of my answer is in there. And the second part of my answer to this question is that one of the biggest things I've learned as a nanny is to not judge people, or try not to judge people. There are so many different ways to be a parent and a caregiver. There are so many different techniques, and every child is different, every family situation is different, and it's really easy to get caught up in judging other parents and nannies for whatever it is that they're doing. And you have to remember that when you're meeting other families and other kids, parents, people, that they have a completely different life experience than you, which I know sounds totally like duh, but a lot of times I feel like we get caught up in our own life experience and we think that, you know, we're caught in this bubble of like, the way I do things should be the way everybody does things, which is just simply not true. I have been in contact with hundreds, if not thousands of people in the many years I've been a nanny, many different parents and caregivers and families, and you never know what's happening in somebody's life. You never know what their family situation is. You never know how they slept the night before, or, you know, if their child is eating properly, or if somebody has a sickness, or any combination of things that can affect someone's parenting family skills. I feel like a lot of times when people are in shared spaces, like playgrounds or museums or things like that, where you see other families interacting, it's very easy to kind of see how someone else disciplines their child, or see how someone else is talking to their child and say, oh, that's not the way I would do it, or maybe they shouldn't say that, or I would discipline them differently, or whatever. And yes, there are bad parenting techniques, and there are mean people and some people who should not be caregivers or parents, but I think on the whole, parents and nannies and caregivers have their children's best interest at heart, and you can't really know from watching a 2-minute interaction between a parent and a child whether or not they are a good, healthy family. You know what I mean? So there we go. There's the first question answered on the first day of my first VEDA ever. Thank you for joining me for Vlog Every Day in April 2016. I hope to see you all month long, or I hope that you see me all month long. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in a comment below, or tweet at me, or send me a question on Instagram. I would love to hear your thoughts and your questions, and to chat about this whole nannying parenting thing, and I am excited for the rest of the month. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for subscribing and liking and all of that good stuff. And I will see you tomorrow. Huzzah! Bye! Thank you, son. We see you. I appreciate your warmth and life-giving energy.